Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing good. So, I'm just walking down the street. I know you really can't see me that good, but you can still hear me. So, the universe wanted me to watch Fight Club, and I watched it. And it profoundly changed me for the good, obviously, but it gave me so much feelings of just how to look at the world and how I look at others, and I just look at how I see people and just how I see the world. And it's, you gotta watch the movie to truly understand, but to really understand it, it was just talking about self-improvement is just like masturbation is, and it's just self-destruction. And that's true, because you work on yourself so much. You try to do the cold plunges. You try to do, the healthier workout. You try doing all these things. And, they do really help, but they really don't at the same time, because nothing really matters. And that's just what it is. Nothing matters at all. And what I mean by that is you can help so many people. For me, I've helped so many people, and I'm a good person, and I'm continue being a good person. I'm still gonna have love and have kindness in my heart, but it's still not gonna change the fact that you may be good, but you're gonna be treated as an outcast. People are gonna judge you. People are gonna say a lot of things about you, and that's just how it is. And honestly, I think it's just profoundly psychotic just to live in this world currently. You want the newest house, newest car, you're buying all this newest furniture, you're buying all this thing, you're just a product, a consumer. All you're doing is you're just consuming everything. You're consuming this lifestyle that's not even yours, you're never going to hold, and you're just holding on to something. You're never going to be truly happy. And that's what I'm just truly looking at under people, and just truly looking at myself, because of everybody is in this, you know what I mean? I can't say no one, this is where we're all complete on, we're all just consumers. We're all stuck in the self-improvement, we all want this, we're all greedy, we all just crave something. And honestly, I don't know what to really say, because you try your best every single day to just, go to work, to buy things that you need, like food and all this type of things. I'm not gonna lie, it is the government, but to be honest, it's it's how life was set up from the very beginning. And nothing has changed on this planet Earth. This place is very beautiful, it's very prosperity. And I'm bringing in the new Earth. I'm bringing this love consciousness, this abundant energy. And I'm a starseed, I'm royal blood, and I'm living, in a house with my family. They're taking care of me. And, it's not the difference between of you having your own house and you're living ahead taking care of yourself. Let's say you have your family, let's say you have kids or whatever, you're taking care of them, taking care of your wife, and you're always taking care of somebody. So there's no really difference between me, you, or anybody. We're always trying to get something bigger, trying to, get some ice cream, and we're paying for things, and they're just let's say, I posted an ice cream I got, which was $10, and that thing was delicious. But you see, I consumed and I ate it. that $10 could have been somewhere else. So I'm trying to say, I think it's just crazy that you ultimately, you pay for food, you pay for water, you consume things, and they're gone. Same thing with the car. That car is going to depreciate over time because you're going to have to get new brakes, you're going to have to get new spark plugs, new engines, and new everything. And it's just going to be the same way with everything you do in life, with your body. You can stay young, you can have everything you could ever want, but it's still not going to change the fact that, that everything you've ever done is completely pointless. Because you do everything like gazillions of times. I'll tell you the honest truth. I came to this planet and I got a soul contract. A lot of us, Star Seeds, we got a soul contract with like all this last incarnation or whatever. And I'll say a very big thing. If you deal with your karma very easy, you have a very rough childhood, get it out of the way, you become very prosperous when you're like later on in life. And that's the honest truth. But it's not easy to keep moving forward when life just keeps, trying your patience over like little things. And I think that's ultimately what Fight Club is about, because nothing fucking matters. Like, you fucking work your ass off every single day for people that don't fucking care about you. And I'm fucking walking on the road and there's so many cars going by. I see the same business, same propaganda, same shitty fucking neighborhood. The sidewalk is all fucking disgusting. There's beer bottles and other stuff. Like, I'm complaining, but it's real. We live in this consumer, in this, we live in our own trash. The fuck is wrong with all people? Like, I think that's just fucking disgusting that we have to walk around in our own fucking filth and we're trying to be clean. Like, oh, you gotta be clean, you gotta have your clean clothes, whatever. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, we had a clean house, we gotta have a clean, like, self. Like, cleanliness next to godliness. What about the fucking world that we're living in? We're living in concrete boxes, paying, like, all these millions of dollars. And the boomers over there, I'm not trying to complain about, but you already know that they bought a house for $5,000 and now they're selling that house for $8 million and they're trying to justify it, and now people are buying like bitcoins and buying like all this stuff that's just invisible money. Money is just energy. It's something you exchange. It's something that you honestly I'll tell you the honest truth. Up there in the higher dimensions, like 13, all this stuff, I'm literally the richest person in the entire galaxy. Strongest, the smartest, the wisest. I have all these titles. And those titles, they ain't me. Like, they're like rewards, you know what I mean? Like medals you get, like a first place medal that you get at like a fair. Or you get for, not gonna say like you get a medal for like trying, but it's like the only reason that I've achieved that is because I wanted to protect people, because I wanted to help people. That's what it's all about. I don't care about titles. I don't care about the social hierarchy. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, if you really want to talk about social hierarchy, people here be licking my fucking boots, my shoes, kissing the ground and licking like my spit like some e-girl, bro. Like, that's the messed up thing, and I don't want that. We're all equal, man. Like, I serve with God, bro. The only reason I'm alive is because of God. I serve God. You know, I work with humans with God. I've talked to God. A lot of people have talked with Him. You could speak with God or speak to God. And you can actually like speak to Him yourself. It's like to speak to the source, speak to your angels, speak to Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and all of them. I've spoken to the vast majority of those people. And they're all terrific, amazing people. And I always get praise and I always get, told how good I am. But then, like, here, I just get, like, constantly, like, yelled at. That dog barking proves even more. Like, dog just proves that what I'm saying is that, like, you just get ostracized and you get attacked. That's just how it is. And that's crazy to me. I think that's astronomically insane. And, people will chase after you too. Like that dog was chasing after me, trying to attack me. And people will not defend your name, even how good you are, how much good you've done for others. People will not help you. I want to say a sad truth because you'll have to do everything like alone. And I hate that word. I hate being alone. Everybody, but what I'm going to say to that quote right there, that perfectly defines it, is that other people may walk with you, but they can't walk it for you. Like, that's just what it is. People may walk the path with you, but they can't walk it for you. And I think that's just... true words have never been spoken. And it's crazy how you get in trouble over, like, the littlest things, too. Like, so, I'm going to tell you a story. So, everybody likes to go into, like, abandoned asylums, buildings, malls. So, I went to the abandoned mall. Okay. No shit. I went to the abandoned mall. So, it was like the back rooms. I'm not messing with, bro. There was, like, doors and doors. It was creepy. I had, like, the videos, all that kind of thing. But, it kind of got, escalated because I'll get to that. But, so, it was me and my buddy. We went over there. We broke in. And how we know it was like, because the mall it's been there for, like, long. It's all decrepit. It's all, nasty. But, so, people take advantage of that, okay? So, we broke in. And found, like, an entrance through, like, a door that they was already open. So, got in there, walking around. And we found some, like, bikers, like, at the front. So we already know that this place was, like, some gang, drug kind of stuff. So they at the front, whatever, they had, like, motorcycle gang. They guys had, like, Chargers. They had, like, they even had, like, a Lambo. So he's like, I'm not saying that you ain't, like, a drug dealer or whatever. I'm not saying not. But it's like, you got fancy cars this movie theater. All right. So we get into there. And we run into a security guard. We see, like, this, so we finally make it to the like the food court. A guy comes out of nowhere and he starts, like, freaking out or whatever. See, I know he's doing some drug stuff. So, he's like, you're trespassing. But then, what's really funny is that I'll bring up, the guy with the motorcycles. He became quiet. This man could not, like, say nothing. So then he's like, oh, we're going to call, like, we're going to call the authorities. So, how, like, the joke that, like, your police like, your pizza will show up quicker than, like, your actual, like, police officer? Okay. So, we made it. We were walking out, and then, cop showed up, like, perfect. When I mean perfect, I mean, like, right around the fucking corner. So we have the nice cop, bad cop. And I got the asshole. he's like asking me those kind of questions, and I was over here like, bro, like I was bullshitting with him because I already know this man's crap. Because that officer, I asked where he was. He said I was around the corner. Around the corner? Bullshitting me? You're in the middle of nowhere. So I know you're doing drugs. So finally get out of there. And me and my friend, we started looking around. Next thing you know, the bikers pulled up with a black SUV. And then I started freaking out. So me and my friend, we're about like, oh, well, man, we're going to bounce. So we bounced. And we saw all these bikers leave. And we heard gunshots go on. It was a shootout. So we already knew stuff was already going on. But crazy story. But so I'm trying to say, nothing really matters. Like a little life story right there, but that's kind of funny. But you know, we're all kids and we're all young, we're all crazy. We do some stupid shit, you know what I mean? Like, that's one of my crazy stories. That wasn't even bad, man. Like, all I was doing is just go explore that place. I don't steal anything, man. I'm not gonna steal maybe some gumballs. I had some, like, my pocket. Officer's like, what's in your pocket? And I, like, so, usually, you know, like, they'd be like, oh, I've done, like, you know, have the right, like, search you. He was like, I look at him and he's like, you could just look in my pockets. He looked at me, he's like, oh, I'm good. There's obviously some gumballs in there. We're just trying to steal some candy. That's the most, like, kiddish thing ever. We're not going to try some clothes, no. Besides, there was, like, you know, it was, like, barely optional. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, shitload of clothes down. We're not trying to get clothes, you know, we're some gumballs. We're kids. So, I think it's the most funny shit ever. So, that's what I'm trying to say. Nothing really fucking matters, and, you know, people are so about, like, people just don't fucking care. Why should I care? Like, the government doesn't care about you. The police don't care about you. Nobody fucking cares about you. And the only person should be caring about you, but you probably barely fucking care about yourself, about your health. And I fall into that category. Everybody fucking does. You cannot say a single moment that you have not been fully, you know, pissed off of yourself and disappointed over stupid things or whatever, you know, over substances or something. But I'm going to leave you with like a part 2. Alright, I'm going to get something to drink. We're going to continue down the road. Thank you for listening.